Caitlin Clark is the closest thing we've seen to Steph Curry since Wardell Curry. But don't listen to me, take it from him.
Her range, her three-point shooting overall, her flair for kind of testing her range every night, knowing that the other team's going to try to take it away. And she's fearless. No shot is a bad shot, and when you can shoot it as well as she can, that definitely rings true. I think when you watch her play, she just adds another element of surprise that you can't really game plan for because it's so kind of just unseen in the sense of you don't know. Once she crosses half court, she's within her range, and it's always a threat. So I think the biggest thing is how she balances that and her playmaking ability to get everybody else involved. And we know everything kind of centers around her, but she does a great job of looking for her own, scoring the basketball at a high level, but also being a playmaker.
She is the greatest shooter in women's basketball at any level. I'm stamping it right now. Let's get into it.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
First off, Caitlin Clark could get minutes on your favorite college men's team, and even start for some of those too.
Or you, the female version of Steph Curry, or do I need to call Steph Curry the male version of Caitlin Clark? I mean, which one is it? Which one is it?
I think I'll just be the female version of Steph Curry.
I mean, you hear people talking about you and throwing out those comparisons. Speak about how that makes you feel, about how you've just taken the world by storm because of your shooting prowess.
Yeah, I really feel like I'm still kind of in a dream in a real world. I mean, it's kind of crazy, obviously. Those are the players I kind of grew up watching. Obviously, Steph Curry's kind of changed the game, and he's a player I grew up loving. I still love. I watch him all the time. So it's kind of crazy seeing all those NBA players, WNBA players tweet about you, talk about you. But, I still enjoy every single second of it for sure.
Do you feel right now you're the best player in women's college basketball?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I think. I think my teammates would say the same. My coaches would say the same. I think there's always room to improve. And I think, only being a sophomore, there's always room for growth.
The cold-blooded killer has been serving buckets in the state of Iowa for damn near over a decade. I'm talking cold buckets as a teenage sensation at Dowling Catholic. Iowa's chosen daughter. She's knighted for show, and it was only right she kept those talents in her home state and went to play for those Iowa Hawkeyes. She's been a star since the day she stepped on campus, getting to her spots off the dribble, shooting it from the logo, off the catch and shoot however you want it. Yeah, she cold. Iowa has gotten better every year she's been there. They've won more games every year, and this season, they're at 30 wins and counting, the most all-time for their program. I think the word you're looking for is unguardable. ESPN said about 2.4 million people tuned in to watch her and Haley Van Lith in Louisville battle it out. Now she gets set to take on a much taller task in those South Carolina Gamecocks. Ooh-wee, and we know they the real deal. I've always been a fan of women hoops, even dating back to the Ivory Lotta days. But Caitlin Clark is definitely one of my favorites to watch. She really knows how to put on a show. The scariest thing, though, about this whole ordeal, she's still got another year left in college. She's going to shatter the all-time scoring record at Iowa and probably take down Kelsey Plum's record for all-time leading scorer in the NCAA. I can't disrespect some of the all-time greats like Candace Parker or Maya Moore, but in my opinion, Clark is the most exciting player I've seen in women's college hoops. Appreciate y'all subscribing. For all the latest and the greatest, make sure to keep hitting that subscribe button. It's your boy, Live with Brandon Blake. You dig?